guys, so today's gonna be a little bit of an update video about what's been going on in my life this past week or so. As you guys might know, I filmed a vlog and I put it up last Thursday, and it was about this night that I went out with my friend Heather. We went to this bar and a whole bunch of shit happened. I don't feel like going over it again, but if you guys missed it, you should definitely go check it out just to get like up to speed with what's going on in my life. Basically, I met a guy at the bar. I was a little drunk, so, you know, I really was just not expecting anything to come from it. I did not think that him and I would even like talk after that night, and so when he texted me the next day, I was actually really shocked that he A, remembered me, and B, did not think I was crazy. I went out with him even though I am moving to Los Angeles in like less than a month, and it is pretty pointless to be dating right now for me, but you know, I just thought maybe it'd be like a friend date, or maybe he just like wanted to hang out with me, or maybe he just wanted to have sex with me. I wasn't 100% sure of his intentions, but you know, sometimes I have just that mentality that if a guy wants to hang out with me, like automatically just means he probably wants to put his penis inside of me. But you know, regardless of that, I was still like willing to like go and hang out with him because I remembered him to be cute that night that I talked to him, and he seemed really nice, and my friend Heather just kept reassuring me that he was a nice guy. So I was like, okay, fine. It's been a week since I met him at the bar, and we've already like hung out twice. And for the first night that we went out, he took me to one of my favorite places actually, and we had drinks and cheese, and it was actually really nice. And we have a bunch in common, which is strange because he's older than I am. He's 39, and a lot of people will be like, oh, well, what do you have in common with a 39-year-old? Well, I don't know, turns out a lot. I've lived through a lot of shit in my day. He gave me a kiss at the end of that date, and I thought it was romantic, but you know, I'm a girl, so I think everything's romantic. Like a guy can wave hello to me and I'll just be like, oh, how romantic. And then after that date, I was kind of just like, well, that was nice, but I probably won't be hearing from him ever. And then he texted me the next day, and I'm just like, what's happening? Is this like the Twilight Zone? Like, is this guy like actually like fucking texting me? Like, is he actually like interested in getting to know me as a person? This is unbelievable. And I told Heather this. She's like, why do you assume that every guy is just like out to fuck you over? And that's just because over the past 2 years of my life, that has seemed to be the case. Like, most guys that I've dated just have really cruel intentions with me. A lot of people might not believe that. A lot of people on here think that I am just some skanky, slutty whore that's out to like ruin people's marriages. That's really not the case. Maybe it seems that way on my YouTube channel. I don't know. But anyways, so after our first official date, he invited me to hang out with him in New York City because that's where he's from. And I just said, you know, what do I have to lose? Like, I'm leaving soon. If he sucks, it's okay. You know, it is kind of just like an easy way out for the both of us. So I went to New York City, and actually went to New York City 2 nights ago. We went out for drinks, and you know, the first couple of hours that we are spending time together, we're having drinks, we're loosening up, and we're getting more comfortable around each other. I wasn't really too nervous around him. I was like nervous beforehand, but then like when I saw him and when I was like sitting next to him at the bar, like I kind of relaxed because he is a very chill and relaxed person. He's very sweet and nice, a total gentleman. He was being so nice to me throughout the night that I was just like, dude, you need to stop right now. Tone it down with the niceness. Like, just be a little bit of a douchebag, okay? And he took me to this really cool bar. It was like a speakeasy type place, and they had really good drinks and they had good music. The only thing that kind of sucked was that at this point of the night, we had already done like a couple of tequila shots, and we were a little drunk, and we were sitting in these 2 couches, and we were like so far away from each other that it just like kind of created a barrier between us. The drunker we got, the closer we wanted to get. So it's like we're just like hunched over in these like really big chairs, like trying to be as close to each other as possible, but it just wasn't happening. After the night came to a close, I was very confused. Like, I had no idea what was gonna happen. I didn't know where I was gonna sleep. I wasn't sure if I was gonna end up sleeping on the subway, on the sidewalk, in a tent with some homeless people that night. I didn't want to ask him to stay in his apartment because I wasn't sure if we're cool like that. But then like apparently he had like some kind of complicated living situation. He had a family member staying with him in the apartment, so I guess he maybe perhaps felt uncomfortable having me there. So before I even like said or asked anything, he told me that he was gonna get us a hotel and if that was okay with me, and I was like, sure. So he ended up booking us a hotel, but he booked it for the wrong night. So by the time that we get to the hotel, we find out we fucked up. No, he fucked up actually. And I was just along for the ride, so I was just like, I really don't care what happens from this point on. So while they were handling the situation and like trying to rebook our room and like whatever, We were sitting in the lobby, cuddling on a couch, I guess. So then we get up to the room, and as you guys might imagine, things escalated because we were now alone and there was a bed. And yeah. And then after it happened, we just cuddled and he hugged me and was very sweet and nice, which I wasn't used to because the last person that I had sex with, we had sex and then he just like kind of rolled over and was like, fuck you. The fact that someone was like actually being affectionate towards me, it made me feel nice. But in the back of my mind, I was just like, all right, well, this cannot lead to anything. I just need to enjoy the moment and not think too much into it. And then we woke up the next morning and he took me out for brunch and then we walked around. I can usually tell when a guy is trying to get rid of me, especially the morning after. You can definitely tell if a guy is like, all right, you can go now. But I did not get that vibe from him. And if he was trying to give out that vibe, like I must be fucking stupid because I did not sense that at all. I actually sensed like that he wanted me to stick around. So, but I did eventually have to leave and he was just so nice, like so fucking nice. I can't handle it. I even texted my friend Heather. I was like, this dude is like too good to be true. Like, why is someone like this like so nice to me? But you know, I guess he just really is a gentleman. It's just nice and reassuring to know that there are still good and honest people out there. Because for a while I was really down and I was really just thinking that dating sucks, that all guys are just assholes. It was a good experience and I hope that him and I keep in touch. I'm probably going to be seeing him before I leave again, so I'll keep you guys updated on the whole situation if you want. So yeah, that's it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to my channel by clicking on the delicious pizza, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Bye!